Hey guys, Andy here, and I'm here to bring you all things mundane and makeup related. If that's your vibe, I'd love it if you would subscribe to be part of my little slice of the internet. In today's video, I'm going to bring you my finale to the Throwback 30 project pan. So if you want to hear all about that, then let's go ahead and get on into it. So, if you don't know what this project was about, it was created by Jessica Lee and his Pantastic Ladies collab. It goes from July 28th of last year to July 28th of this year. And I'm ending it early. And we will get into that in a moment, but it was 30 projects that were old, new, and you were to pick one prompt from each of the projects to work on. I randomized my prompts. My playlist will be listed down below if you want to watch my whole year's worth of the project. And yeah, I'm ending this early because I'm not going to be able to hit goal on the rest of the products that I have in here, and I just don't see the point to keep working on them for 3 weeks if I'm not going to hit goal. Then I don't want to modify the goals for 3 weeks, and I didn't even do a June update, so we're just going to talk about the progress that I have on my products, talk about the project as a whole, thoughts, and all of that, and go from there. So, for happy hour, that was St. Patrick's Day, a green or gold item or something that brings you luck. And for that, yes, I had in the Ace Beauté single shadow in the shade Fan Palm, which looks like this. It's a beautiful shade. I just haven't been wearing a lot of green looks. I had a 10 use goal on this. I've hit 5 out of my 10 uses, but I have not used this since January. Because I haven't been wearing green looks, is what that boils down to. And I'm not going to get 5 more uses on it in the next 3 weeks. So, no point in trying to hit that goal. For 50 Shades of Yellow or Gold, that was something yellow or gold. And for that, I brought in my S&B Beauty Yellow Brick Road combo. We have a pigment and a glitter. I had a 10 use goal on this, and I've hit 8 out of my 10 uses. But the last time I used this was in May. Could I use this 2 more times in July? Maybe. But I've been doing my makeup so infrequently that, that's a daunting task to do 2 yellow looks in July. So, we're just 8 out of 10 looks. I'm going to call that a success. We're just 8 out of 10 is close enough for me. Next we have That's Expensive, and that was just for something expensive. Let's see. Yep, an expensive beauty item. And so for that, I pulled in my Pat McGrath lipstick in the shade Crimson Ecstasy, which is this beautiful red lipstick. But I wear red lipstick so infrequently. I had a 10 use goal on this, and I knew when I put this in at the beginning of the year for 10 uses that was going to be hard to do. But I hit 8 out of 10 uses, but I have not touched this since May. I will tell you, in June, I did my makeup once, maybe. Twice max, but I know I did my makeup once for sure, but maybe twice. So, again, could I hit my 10 use goal on this by the end of the project? Maybe. But again, wearing this twice in July would be asking a lot. So, we're just going to say that 8 out of 10 uses is a goal hit. So now let's pull this out of the notebook. Get the little scraggly squigglies. So now, for Disney Princess, I got Belle, and that was something yellow or white. So I picked, let me grab it 1 second. I picked this Prettiest for Your Face shade in the shade Flare because it's yellow, which I did hit pan in it, which is fantastic. But I had a 5 use goal on it. I used it once. And that was in May. So, there's no way I'm going to get 4 more uses on that. It's just not happening. Next, for tiny pans, that was a palette with the smallest pans or the smallest weight. So for that, I grabbed my Ditto Venus palette. And let me pull out my other notebook so I can make sure. Where are we? So I used everything but 2 shades in this palette. So this is what the palette looks like. And I used everything but Jupiter and Earth, which are the 2. So Jupiter is this gold, and Earth is like a bronze. And I'm in my gold era. Let me get out a makeup wipe. So it's not that I don't like these shades, because I used to not like golds and bronzes, and I wouldn't wear them, period. But I'm in my gold era, and I want to use them. I just, 1, haven't been doing makeup, but 2, the palettes that I have in projects just haven't called for a gold or bronze. So I'm going to say that that is a win, because I used every other shade in this palette besides those 2. So I am very happy with that. So next we have Size Matters. And that was my Conspiracy palette by Jeffree Star. I wanted to do, so for Size Matters, that was for get your biggest, bulkiest, or most awkward shape palette, which obviously these trunks are huge. But I picked the shade Cheese Dust, this orange, which is in my look a little bit today. And I wanted to use it 20 times. Who did I think I was? I've used it 3 times. So, yeah, no, that's not happening. At all. We have Child of the 80s. So that was... I got Milli Vanilli, a product that isn't what you thought it was. So I picked out this Milk Makeup Glimmer Glow Oil Stick. And I wanted a 10-use goal on this. I've used it 6 times. I'm wearing it today. I do really like this now. But 6 out of 10 uses. We're going to call that good. But I don't think I could get 4 more uses by the end of July. So next, we have 50 Shades of Pink, which is just something pink. I picked out my NYX Sweet Cheeks blush in the shade Baby Doll, which I love this formula. I've had a 10-use goal on this. I've used it twice, which those 2 uses were both in June. So I did do my makeup twice in June. So we're going to call that no. Again, I'm not going to be able to use this 8 times in July. That's just not going to happen. But pink. This is very, very pink. And so, I'm an idiot. Same pan last year. So this one is done because that was summer. Something that reminds you of summer that you got in a previous summer. So I picked out I got the little set of Haus Labs foundations. This one is in the shade 100 Light Neutral. I'm wearing it today. I just used it today, which is why it isn't settled. But I just wanted to use this till the end of the project. I'm ending it now. So I'm going to keep this on my desk to empty it, because I think I only have 1, maybe 2 more uses in here. So I do really like it. Like I said, I'm wearing it today. I don't think I would buy a full size of the Haus Labs foundation. I don't love it, but I'm not mad that I got the little sample packs. But I used it 5 times, so, and it's still going strong. So that's wild. And last, but certainly not least, we have Nightmare Before Christmas, and that was one item for Halloween and one item to represent Christmas. Let me grab those out. Because, of course, I picked palettes. Why wouldn't I pick palettes? And then I can tell you... Oh, I already did show you guys that one. So I did No Pan Left Behind, the Scooby-Doo Creeps and Crawls palette. And that was in May. I did that. So that was fantastic. Have I used these? I know I've used these. So, we also have the Glam Light Retro Raggy. So, the two Scooby-Doo palettes obviously would represent Halloween. And Retro Raggy, I've used these 6 shades. So, could I use these 4 by the end of July? Yes. Will I? Who knows? So, we are going to count that one. We're going to count that one as a yes, because I used over half the palette. But for Christmas, I picked the Nomad Iceland Fire and Ice. I gotta find it on my paper. Where are you? So I can make sure that I am telling you guys exactly what I've used on it. Alright, give me a second to find it. Found it. All I have used from this palette are these 3 oranges. That's it. So, that is absolutely a fail. So, this prompt as a whole is a fail. So, let's see. Let's pull that page out, and then we can talk about it. So, how many prompts did I actually complete? Out of 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 25 out of 30 completed. So, honestly, I thought it was going to be way worse. Overall, I did a fine job. Like, I really thought I was going to be crappier at this, because I thought that I was really that far behind. So could I have waited? Maybe. But I just feel so overwhelmed with my projects. Like, if you could see my bin of everything I have in here, because I have so many projects going on, then you would also understand why I'm ending this early, because it just doesn't make sense for me to keep this going for 3 more weeks, because I have a piece of paper stuck to me. So, I really liked this project. I thought that it was really nice. I liked the getting to do 30 different projects that, like, obviously you don't have time to do them all. You just don't. So I really like that this gives you a taste of each project. That being said, I'm not doing this project again. At least not this year. I'm feeling a little overwhelmed with my projects, because I still have 1 that doesn't have an end date, 2 that's not going to have an end date. I have Nightmare on Panning Street that's going till October, Halloween. I have another project that doesn't have an end date. Another project that doesn't have an end date. And then I did just start the 2010s project pan that goes until April of next year. So that's the one project that I started for next year. But I have so many projects here that don't have an end date that are just going to continue to go. because I wanted to just be doing the 2010s project pan, and I want to do deck of panning next year when it starts in January, if Emily does it. That's what I would like to do. So that is my goal, to do that, is to next year do deck of panning. So I'm not going to be doing Throwback 30 again. I'm not going to be doing Nightmare on Panning Street. I just want to kind of lessen my panning projects for the moment so that I can hopefully do deck of panning. But we shall see, because maybe I'll want to ramp back up. But that was my finale for the Throwback 30 project pan. I hope you guys understand. I hope you guys enjoyed. And of course, I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.